Welcome to the Prepped and Polished podcast, the podcast that empowers you to take control of your education. Featuring weekly interviews with influencers in the world of education, as well as tutoring tips, lessons, and updates. And now, here's your host, Alexis Avila.
Hey everyone, it's Alexis Avila. Welcome to another educational tips episode of the Prepped and Polished podcast. Check out our website, preppedandpolished.com, for more info, and check out our blog. Over 100 videos, infographics, tutoring tips, all free. preppedandpolished.com/blog. And get to know the Prepped and Polished community. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Just search for Prepped and Polished, and you'll arrive where you need to be. You can submit a question to radio@preppedandpolished.com. We love hearing from you. Let's get right to it. 10 of the best private schools in the world. Now, I just drew 10 of the top private schools in the world. It doesn't mean that these are the top 10, but these are just 10 of the best private schools in the world. So number 1 is Wycombe Abbey in Great Britain. Actually, I've had a student who attended Wycombe Abbey. She was super bright. Tuition is $30,000 to $50,000 per year. And an interesting fact, it is academically one of the top girls' boarding schools in the UK. Another top private school is Phillips Academy in Andover. It's in Andover, Massachusetts. Tuition is about $30,000 to $50,000 a year. Could be more. These are just rough estimates. Interesting fact is, did you know that Humphrey Bogart, the legend, attended Phillips Academy? Another top school is Rosey International Boarding School in Switzerland. I see that it's $133,000 per year at Rosey. Interesting fact, it's the world's most expensive private school. Another top private school is Lundsbergs Skola in Sweden, about $50,000 plus per year of tuition. Interesting fact is, in 2013, this elite boarding school, Lundsbergs Skola, was closed for 12 days due to problems concerning bullying. So bullying exists whether you go to a expensive school or you go to a free school that's paid with your tax dollars. Another private school, one of the top ones, is Nyborg Gymnasium in Denmark, $50,000 a year plus. Interesting fact is it has democratic traditions in which students participate, influence, and take responsibility for the daily life of the school. That's kind of cool. Another top private school is St. Gilgen or Gilgen International School in Austria, $50,000 a year plus. This school has an outdoor education program including kayaking, Nordic skiing, sailing, mountaineering, rock climbing, hill walking, water skiing, mountain biking, and avalanche awareness training. Another top private school is Branksome Hall in Canada, $50,000 a year plus. Interesting fact about Branksome Hall is there's approximately 40 grade 11 through 12 students in Branksome Hall who act as peer mentors for the school community. I love that. Number 9 I have on the list of best private schools from around the world is Canadian Academy in Japan. It's about $30,000 to $50,000 a year. Sounds like a discount now after all those 50,000 pluses. And the interesting fact is the school is located in Kobe, Japan, on the man-made Roko Island. And finally, number 10 of the best private schools from around the world is Kilkenny College in Ireland. Tuition's about $30,000 to $50,000 per year. Interesting fact is the school's students are mainly Protestant, although it is open to other denominations. So you can try to apply there if you'd like, if you're not Protestant. I got this list from a couple sources. I got it from Wikipedia and 100bestschools.net. And, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the list. Are you outraged at the cost of tuition? Have you attended one of these 10 schools? Let me know. Go to email me at radio@preppedandpolished.com. And this wraps up our show, episode 71, 10 of the best private schools from around the world. Please join us for episode 72 with the essay advisor, Ellie Swartz. She's coming on the show again. You're going to learn a lot. And to access all of our podcast episodes, go to www.preppedandpolished.com/podcast. Thanks for joining us on the Prepped and Polished podcast. Now go out there and take control of your education.
You've been listening to the Prepped and Polished podcast. For more information, check out preppedandpolished.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for listening. Class dismissed.